In today's video, I'm going to teach you how to pull from GitHub in Visual Studio Code. If you're new to coding or just looking to streamline your workflow, this tutorial will help you integrate your GitHub projects seamlessly into Visual Studio Code. Let's dive right in. First, make sure you have Visual Studio Code open on your computer. This intuitive and powerful tool is highly favored by developers worldwide due to its flexibility and robust features. Once you have Visual Studio Code in front of you, let's jump to the command palette. To do this efficiently, press Ctrl, Shift, and P at the same time on your keyboard. This shortcut launches the command palette, a versatile feature in Visual Studio Code that allows quick access to numerous commands. With the command palette open, start typing the command git clone. As soon as you see this option appear in the dropdown, go ahead and select it. The clone command is vital when you want to pull a repository from GitHub, as it essentially creates a local copy of the files hosted on the web. Next, you'll need to paste the URL of the GitHub repository you want to work with. It's crucial to ensure that you're using the exact URL of your desired repository for accurate linkage. In this example, we might paste something that looks like this: https://github.com, your username, your repository.shit. Remember to replace your username and your repository with the actual username and repository name you'll be accessing. Once that's all set, you'll be prompted to choose a local folder where this repository will be cloned. The local folder is where the repository's files will be saved on your computer. Select a folder that's easy for you to remember and access in the future. This will optimize your workflow significantly. If you're unsure, consider creating a dedicated folder for your GitHub repositories to keep your projects well organized. After selecting the folder, the cloning process will begin. This might take a few moments depending on the size of the repository and your internet speed, so feel free to stretch your legs and grab a quick coffee while it finishes up. When the cloning process concludes successfully, a notification appears inviting you to open the newly cloned repository. Simply click on Open. This will bring you back to Visual Studio Code, now with your chosen repository ready and waiting in the Explorer pane. By following these steps, you've successfully pulled a GitHub repository into Visual Studio Code. From here, you can begin working on the code, reviewing it, or making any necessary changes. Whether you're pushing your latest features or just experimenting with new ideas, you now have a streamlined method to manage your GitHub projects within Visual Studio Code. So there you have it. Keep these steps in mind, and with a bit of repetition, you'll find pulling repositories becomes a swift and intuitive part of your coding routine. Thank you for watching, and happy coding.